Yes, my dear friend, it is what it is. Welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's blog. Well, we've heard what the coach has to say. We've got the report on the injury list. So far, the players that are on injury. We've got every detail that we needed to have. In the previous video, if you have not watched it, please go back and watch the previous video. You get every detail of the injured players and the players that are available for tomorrow's game. I'll be giving you my pre-match analysis and predictions tomorrow, 2 hours to the game. I normally does 2 hours to the game. Yes, my team prediction and a scoreline prediction, 2 hours to the game. That is what I normally do. So tomorrow I will have to come your way about 2 or 3 times with exclusives, breaking news, transfer news, and everything during the day. But right now, as it stands, dear friend, before you go to bed, I want to give you a quick news from Chelsea and somewhere around the globe, around the world, the football news around. Yes, especially the Premier League. A lot is happening. Most teams are signing players here and there. Transfers are ongoing and you need to be updated. Chelsea, are we signing any players this season? I'll tell you what the coach has to say. The answer he gave on the transfer market. But we start from West Ham. Yes, according to Fabrizio Romano, West Ham and Man City are in direct contact for Calvin Phillips. More will follow this week as West Ham want to insist on this one. Barca are currently not working on this deal. That's Barcelona. Are currently not working on this deal, as stated earlier on today. So now West Ham really want Calvin Phillips from Manchester City, and they are working on it seriously. They really want to get a deal done. West Ham. They are serious. Like I said in my previous videos, this season, they are hoping to qualify for Champions League next season. They don't want to play Europa League any longer. For the past 4 or 5 seasons, they've been playing Europa League. Now they want to make a step forward by moving to the Champions League. So they are still signing more. Apart from Mohamed Kudus and how strong the team is right now up front, they still want more reinforcement up front. West Ham are damn serious this season, my friend. They are. Just like Aston Villa, if you look, this time around, don't joke with all those teams that you think they are mid-table teams. Before we used to say Aston Villa used to be a mid-table team, right? Yeah. West Ham, mid-table team. But now, they are no longer mid-table teams. The clubs that you think they are maybe mid-table teams, or you say the top 6 in the Premier League, Manchester City, Manchester United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, right? Top 4 teams, if you want to add. But now it looks like the so-called mid-table team, the Newcastle, they are now all up, fighting for the title. That is how it is. Then Chelsea, what are we doing, man? What is happening to our club, Chelsea? We need to do something. And that is why I said it earlier on. If you did not watch those videos that I posted earlier on today, regarding our striker options, Karim Benzema, Victor Osimhen, Ivan Toney, and Kylian Mbappe, go and watch that video. Go and watch that video. It's very important. It's right there. Look for that video and watch it. Yeah, I gave my verdict on the 4 players that are available right now, but some are very possible, some are not possible to get in Chelsea right now. Well, Pochettino on new signings for Chelsea. No, as we are speaking, to qualify us for Europe next season, we are in the last weeks of the transfer window, and there has not been any news yet. And this is what our coach has to say when he was asked about new signings for Chelsea this window. You know what he said? Very simple. He said, no updates, nothing to say. Just imagine. No updates, nothing to say. Okay, he was asked again on Armando Broja leaving Chelsea. He said, at the moment, no news. It's quiet. It's a thing. It's a good thing. He said, it's a good thing. We are working really well. Listen, let me take it for you again. Pochettino on new signings for Chelsea. The answer he gave was no updates. Nothing to say. He was asked again on Armando Broja leaving Chelsea. He said, at the moment, no news. It's quiet. It's a good thing. We are working really well. What are they working on that is so really well that we don't know about? That is not in the news. They want to pull a surprise on all of us. Well, we wait. Maybe Victor Osimhen, the favorite, of every Chelsea fan. Maybe Victor Osimhen is in the pipeline. After the AFCON, he might just land in Cobham for medicals. Maybe Karim Benzema is on his way to Chelsea. Maybe Kylian Mbappe. Maybe the money was paid, £100 million, or 80-something million pounds. Maybe you can have Ivan Toney. Maybe. Anything is possible, dear friend. Anything is possible. Because for what he said it's quiet. It's a good thing that they are not in the news because they want to pull a surprise. He said, we are working really well. Pochettino on Nkunku. Pochettino, when asked about Nkunku, he said, Nkunku is not available. It's a shame. He's still recovering. He suffered a little bit in his hip. Now he's recovering. It's not a big issue. It's just delayed the possibility of being available again. Well, if it's not a big issue, then what is it that has been is still keeping him away for 3 weeks now? We are going to 4 weeks very soon. And he said it's not a big issue. Any player that is out 2 weeks, 3 weeks, my friend, it's a big issue. We can only hope that he'll be back next week against Aston Villa. Because we need him. After Aston Villa, then we have Liverpool. We really need him. Honestly. All right, Pochettino on Casadei, the player that came back from loan, that was recalled from loan, Casadei. Remember, we have 3 players that are back. We have Datro Fofana, we have Santos, and we have Casadei. Okay, now it's 4. Yes, Diogo Morella we have back today. Datro Fofana, Santos from Nottingham Forest, Casadei, and who again? Morella just came back from Lyon. 4 players that are back. And this is what he has to say on Casadei. When I said, he worked really well in preseason. We hope he can help us. He's a cap tied tomorrow. But in the Premier League, maybe he can be involved. That means that if not he's cap tied tomorrow, he is one player, Casadei, one player that might or could have been involved in tomorrow's game. But because he's cap tied, he will not be part of the team tomorrow. But hopefully, in Aston Villa's game, that means that Pochettino purposely, or he likes him, so be involved from next week. Let's hope so. If he's that good, then why did Lyon send him back? There are conflicting reports that it was Chelsea that recalled him, not Lyon sending him back. Some other report also says that it's Lyon that rejected or that sent him back. But it's more of like, the way Pochettino sounds, more of like, maybe because of our injury situation, we recalled him back, not the club Lyon sending him back to us. That is how I'm beginning to see it right now. Well, Pochettino again spoke on the recalls, the players that are recalled. We have 4 so far, I give their names to you. He said we need to assess now. They have come back from their loan. They are going to be a part of our squad. And then the decision will be if it's going to be every game part of the team. It's good news because we are suffering too many injuries, and this is good for us. It is good for us, according to our coach, that they are back because we are suffering too many injuries. So we'll have much more. We might not need to go to under 23s to pick players because these are already there. I just pray and hope that the standard, right now we say we need experience, but most of these players are 18, 19. I just hope they can deliver as they have returned. On the future of Armando Broja, before I let you go, finally, on the future of Armando Broja, this is what the coach has to say once again. At the moment, there is no news. We cannot update in any way. It is all so quiet, which is good. I don't understand the fact that it is good that everything is quiet about the club. In the transfer market, there is no update, there is no news on our movement in the market. Our coach claimed it is good for us as a club. Let me hear from the comment section. Do you buy that idea that we are doing business quietly, silently, until an announcement is made? He said there is no news about players that can leave or come in. Well, you are a Chelsea fan. Let me hear from the comment section what you think about all that the coach has said. I will see you in the next one when you see me. Probably in the morning by the time you are getting up from bed. This is for your good night's sleep. I wish you a very sound sleep. See you tomorrow when you see me. Shalom and peace.